Hello guys, we are going to show you another lie the Muslims talking about in YouTube, as usual. And this is supposedly is a miracle. The Quran, all of it is a miracle actually. Unlimited miracles, miracles of lies. Let us listen carefully and see what this guy is trying to tell us in his 10, 12 millions movie Coast.
Point. Modern scientific circles are in agreement that the Big Bang is the only rational and provable explanation of the beginning of the universe, and of how the universe came into being. Before the Big Bang, there was no such thing as matter. From a condition of non-existence, in which neither matter, nor energy, nor even time existed.
Okay, you heard him saying, no matter, no energy, not even time existing. And he is saying the Big Bang agree with the Quran. So when you agree that there is no energy was existing, does that mean that your God Allah was without energy? Like the power of Allah is not an energy? Your God Allah before the Big Bang he was powerless? No energy at all? What do you know about your God except his energy? Muslims never saw their God. Even if you ask a Muslim who is your God Allah, you can go and see my other videos. You will see not even one Muslim can tell you who is God except his energy. Allah is the one he kill. Allah is the one he destroy. Allah is the one he revenge. Allah the one he create. All of it, it's about energy. It's something he do. And you are saying the Big Bang saying before the Big Bang there was no energy, no matter, not even time. And this goes against the Quran. So how you say this goes and agree with the Quran?
In the Qur'an, which was revealed 14 centuries ago, at a time when the science of astronomy was still primitive, the expansion of the universe was described like this. And it is we who have constructed the heaven with might, and verily it is we who are steadily expanding it.
Okay, this is the verse he was reading. I don't know if it's clear for you to read from YouTube. And it is we who constructed the heaven with might and verity, it we who are steadily expanding it. Now let me show you that this translation doesn't go with this translation. It's even nothing there. Even the words is totally different. Do you see it? Do you see the difference? Just to show you how Muslims play games. This one starts with and it is we who have constructed. It says in here, with power and the skills did we construct the firmament, for it is who created the vastness of space. Where this guy, from where he got this translation? You know what? I will go with his translation just to make him happy. Now, he agreed that the Big Bang is the beginning of the universe to be started. Is that what the Quran is saying? So the Quran agree that before the Big Bang there was nothing? Which mean the Big Bang is Allah? Because you just said the big explosion, the Big Bang is an explosion, which mean Allah, the beginning of Allah to exist, it was the Big Bang himself. Because Allah was not exist until the Big Bang happened. Why? Because you just said before the Big Bang there was no energy, no matter, no time. And your God Allah insists that he have time he go through. And I can show you that. Here we go. This is Surah 70 verse number 4. It says, the angels and the spirit ascend into him in a day. The measure of her roof is as 50,000 years. So the one day for Allah is equal 50,000 years for us. Which mean 50,000 years in our time is one day for Allah, which means Allah have day. and Allah go by time. And you just said before the Big Bang there was no time, which means Allah was not exist, because if there is no time, there is no Allah. This is what the Quran is saying. One day for Allah is 50,000 for us. And by the way, guys, when we say the God Allah, He Himself go by time, which means He Himself, He's getting old. You know, when the Bible is telling us about time, about days, those are not days for God, those are days for us. Time have no effect on God. This is why it doesn't count. Because if time have an effect, it means God get old. What time mean? Guys, what time mean? If we don't die, time don't count. There's no timing. For us, we go by time because time will take from our age, take from our energy, take from our youngest, take from our surviving, age make a difference. Even building, like building is time to destroy it. Why? Because it's so old. So time do a lot of things. Time do a lot of things. So when we say that God Allah, He go by time, one day for God is equal to 50,000 years of our time, which mean Allah is getting old. And you just said that Big Bang, saying before the Big Bang happened there was no timing. Let us continue. This is another verse saying that He rules all affairs from the heavens, and in the end will be affairs go up to Him. Who is the one who will go up to Him? It is the angels who do the work for Allah. On a day, the space whereof will be as 1,000 years of your walking. So one day for God Allah, it's 1,000 for us, guys. Again, you see in the other verse is saying 50,000 is equal to 1,000, the one day. You remember? This is the contradiction in the Quran. I will make a video about it later. In here it says 1,000 for 1,000 in our time is equal to one day for God. Now, when we say one day for God, again, we mean that's God. He go by time, because there is no need to say 1,000 year for us is equal to one day for God. Because if God He don't go by time, 1,000 year is 1,000 year for us. That's it. Time don't affect God. But because time affect God, you say to us it is one day for God. And this is proving to me that your God is no God. Now let us see more how we will prove more, show you more things that the one who is making the video, he's making a big mistake trying to promote Islam, but actually showing us how full is Islam. The same surah he's talking about, 51 verse 47. Before I move to see the explanation, you see in here is saying that Allah He spread the earth out. Allah insists that the earth is flat in every page in the Quran. Do you see it? This is 51 verse number 48. And we spread out the spacious earth. How excellent we spread it out. It's excellent, man. The earth is not spread out. This is explained to us that the word in here muwassi'un, which means expanding, it's coming the same as it spread it out. He think it's so big. It's not about really he is making it bigger and bigger and bigger. No. And actually, if we go to the explanation of the Quran, not my explanation, Muslims' explanation, let us see what they are saying. This is the explanation of Al-Qurtubi. As usual, always we don't explain, guys, up to us. And I hope Muslims who speak Arabic, they are reading with me. قال Ibn Abbas. Ibn Abbas is one of the best reporters for Quran and the Hadith and all the life of Muhammad. And he is he is a loved person by Muhammad according to Muslims. This is why you will see all authentic sources, it's coming from this guy, Ibn Abbas. Now, what he's saying, وَإِنَّا لَمُوَسِّعُونَ الرِّزْقَ بِالْمَطَرِ. We are going to expand the wealth by rain. This is what the surah is saying. It's not about expanding the sky. It's not about the Big Bang. And Muslims, trust me, if you want to go by the Big Bang, this will destroy Islam from the beginning. Why? Now, before we go and show you why more. Now, there is no time to make a video on YouTube. It's very short, the videos in here. So let us go fast. If we go to Surah 79 verse 28, it says that God Allah, He raised up the sky, and this is a proof that the Big Bang is a lie. Either we have to take the Quran or we take the Big Bang, because if the Big Bang is correct, the Big Bang is saying the sky is the beginning. The beginning of everything was the sky, not the sky raised up. When you say the sky was raised up, it means the sky was down one day. Down in what? Down in earth. Raised up from what? From earth. Otherwise tell me, raised up from where? From where to where? The earth, the sky was down. He raised it to where? You see? So Muslims, take my advice. The much you try to promote your religion, the much you show everybody how stupid it is. I will continue in different video because time is up. Thank you. God bless you all.